Hello, my name is Koray Tuğberk and I am the owner and founder of Holistic SEO and Digital. In this video, I will demonstrate two websites, and these websites are explained and mentioned in my previous SEO case studies, and it was about Topical Authority and Semantic SEO. After that famous SEO case study, which has been published on oncroll.com and Holistic SEO.digital, and in this SEO case study, I have explained how to use semantics for leveraging the consolidated contextual relevance and also the topical authority, or maybe knowledge-based trust. So from time to time, actually, I print these type of research papers and I keep them with me because sometimes I forget things while creating things for the projects. But in this video, mainly I will focus on another thing, and this thing will be helpful for all of the SEOs. Because from time to time, the search engine optimizers, they experience really hard times. And to be honest, since I manage an agency, I can tell you that most of the time, or at least half of the time, the clients are not so kind people. And they might just think that actually they owe you since they pay. And because of these type of stressful situations, I know that even the most famous SEOs in the industry, or the SEOs who work with the most corporate corporations, they also experience these type of hard situations. So that's why here I will try to demonstrate a reality that can actually help you for these type of situations, because we can't control when the search engine will actually perform an update. And from time to time, even if you do everything in the right way, you can actually lose traffic. And since most of the SEOs actually don't read the patterns, they might not actually be aware of how a search engine can prioritize or delay these type of things. For instance, here I have topic sensitive page rank. From a topic to topic, the past page rank amount actually can be changed. We already know this, and there are lots of explanations here and also different types of calculations. So based on that, a search engine might just change this, and they might not tell that. For instance, in 2019, they have published the neural nets, in other words, subtopical update, and they didn't tell which topic has been connected to which topic. And based on that, all the topical relevance between these things changed. And from time to time, people use the word topical authority and the topical relevance like they are the same things, but they're not. And these theoretical stuff, they will be explained later, and you can read my articles for that. But today, I want to explain another thing. You already know this website, getword.com, and 16 months ago, it has just 149 clicks per day. And to be honest, just 2 days ago, this was just 32. Why I'm saying that? Because Search Console, it won't give the data that is older than the 16 month. Since it won't give that kind of a data, I wanted to take this video, because in the future, this beautiful view will be lost. Of course, you can download the Search Console data, and you can even register it into the SQL, and you can even query it or visualize it from local database or from Google BigQuery and other places. But still, being able to see it from actual Google Search Console is a kind of chance. So let's begin. You already know that actually I have published my topical authority case study around here once I have started to take at least 300 clicks in just 6 months. And you already see how the search engine starts to trust the source. And also, if you read one of my case studies in the semantic content networks and initial and re-ranking case study explanation, I have already explained how a search engine can rank a source initially and also repeatedly during the re-ranking process. And you can see these re-ranking processes with these drops and with these increases. So the main thing here is I have published the SEO case study around here once I have started to take 10,000 clicks a day. And then I have actually lost it. As you see here, it's really low. Then it becomes even more. Then again it becomes more, and then it starts to lose it. So in this area, one of your clients, they can try to push you harder. They can try to create stress for you. You might be in a vacation, or even you might be about to marry, or you might lose someone that you care. But most of the time, if you are an SEO, I am sure that you experience these type of things. I am sure that you have these type of stresses. Or it's not just about the SEOs, it's also about all of the digital marketers, all of the consultants. We all have these type of stresses, and this type of a view can actually help you to explain how to stay calm and how you can actually educate your clients for these type of things. Because a client can tell you that, okay, we have gained everything, then we have lost everything. So the thing here is, I know how the search engine ranks and re-ranks the sources, and how they cluster the sources, and how they actually put a topic into the what kind of another topic or under a topic. So based on that, I was sure about my structure, and then it starts to re-rank again. So as you see, at the moment, it takes around 40,000 clicks, and from 300,000 per month to the 1.2 or 3 millions of search sessions here we have. So as you see, there are some other types of re-ranking situations here. For instance, here we start another re-rank situation. Then again, we have another kinds of normalization process, another re-ranking, and then here we actually have a kind of another re-ranking situation. So of course, also from time to time, seasonal events affect these type of things. So you will need to create that kind of analysis. But the main point here is, as you see, the date here is November 2nd. So I will go to the second website for the same topic. And to be honest, since I don't know any kind of competitor in this area, I don't care about these queries or whether the data is being seen here or not. They will just try to imitate. So the main point here is, this is the interingilizia.com, and as you see, 16 months ago, it was better than the getworld.com. It was way much better. But at the moment, it doesn't have any kind of even the close traffic to the getworld.com. But the main point here is, as you see, there is a better and stronger re-ranking situation here. At the November 3rd, it was mainly, it actually has doubled its traffic. When I come here, I see that it didn't double it. It just, I guess, yeah, it is better, maybe 40% or something like that. But the main point here is, if you create a semantic content network, and if you create them really close way to each other, these two sources will be clustered together. And since they are clustered together, search engine will rank them together. And one of them will be the representative of the other one. And the main thing here is, I have created a little bit less contextual consolidation, and I have put less explanation or less structure or less disciplined content into the interingilizia.com, because getworldly was the main target. So as you see, while creating a kind of semantic content network, you can actually choose a cluster representative and also a cluster represented sample. And these samples actually give the same reflex to the ranking algorithms in a same way. And this November 2 and November 3 actually shows that. Here we have another one, for instance. It says March 11 and March 8, 9. So let's go back. February, it says. Again, March 10 and March 8. As you see, there is another jump, because there was possibly another algorithm update there. And these type of updates, or from these type of updates, you can understand which type of source has been compared against which type of a source. And search engine will gather all this information, as you already know. And as you already know, in 2020 and 2021, for a year, they have published and performed more than 500,000 search experiments, and 68,000 of them, as I can remember, were side-by-side experiment, and hundreds of thousands of them were just on SERP or on the search or live search experiments. So the main thing here is we can't know when they will actually refresh their index. Someone can tell me that since the 2009, actually all the Google uses real live world search. Yes, when you tweet something, it will be indexed immediately. But the thing is, it doesn't mean that they have changed the index of the sources. Some sources will be prioritized against others. And based on that, it might not be about your strategy. Sometimes it is about the search engine. They have their own internal agenda, and sometimes you will just need to wait. If any kind of client tries to push you harder, and if they think that you are not capable of doing this thing, try to show this video them. As you see here, just I have lost maybe from 20,000 to the just 4,000, and then again 37. So yes, I have published a couple of more things here, but they are not so determinant or a big factor here, because it's just maybe the 4 or the 5% of the total URL count. It won't create a big difference there. And another thing here is, as you see, if search engine decides that this website is not quality anymore, Inter-İngilizce will be heavily affected from that. So it's not about you, it's also about what kind of other sources will is or are clustered along with you. If they are not quality, you will be also demoted with them. So based on that, you will need to understand what types of entities, what types of questions, and what types of web page layouts or component orders, or what kinds of even the color palettes or color orders, what kinds of even the scroll depth, and all these things can be counted in while clustering a source with another one. Of course, the main thing will be the main topic or the macro context of the individual web pages. But still, a search engine might delay re-ranking the sources. They might try to solve another problem before performing a kind of re-ranking. And from time to time, they publish their updates for a single geography or single language, and they can try to understand what are the possible bugs, and then they try to solve these bugs for that single consolidated area. Then actually they move on for publishing these type of updates further. So in short, if we need to gather these things again, as you see here, the Topical Authority case study, and also as you know, probably I have performed an interview with Matt Degidi about this case study, and the title says 3,000 clicks in 6 months per month. And here actually just after that, maybe I guess another 6 months passed, and now it is four times better than that. And we have published other SEO case studies, but during all these journeys, I must tell you that these type of loss, they always happen. For instance, in the Semantic Content Network case study, with the second website, I actually lost 2 core algorithm updates, but still the website is way much better than before. So it's not just about one thing. That's why I'm trying to say that if clients try to push you harder, just show this video to them. Sometimes it's not about you, sometimes it's about Google, and the things that you just do for improving your website, eventually they will be recognized by the search engine. And if you want to make them more valuable and more visible for a search engine, try to be the leader of the cluster, so that if there's a positive effect, you will be the first benefactor from that. So you can also tell me that what are the different things from this website to this website. I can explain all of them, but actually most of them will be explained during the Semantic SEO course. And besides the things from there, actually I can explain them too. But the main thing is here between these two, the main difference is that the incomplete phrases and the questions that can be generated from them, it's more for this source, and the consolidation and order of the facts or order of the propositions is better here. This one has a little bit lower or broken contextual flow for some points, and it was on purpose because this will be a kind of new brand for these projects. So these are the things that I just want to define here. And thanks for listening me. I hope this video helps you. As I say before, a source can be clustered with another one. Sometimes search engines can make mistakes, delay things. They might have other types of agenda. But eventually, if the things that you do show its benefit at the beginning, continue to do that. Eventually, search engine will bring all these benefits back. Sometimes they can just change the thresholds, and you might need to overcome that threshold again, second time. Okay, thank you for listening me, and see you in the other videos.